Now, because of the Olympic break, you got to switch your allegiances. It's very tough, I would think, for a lot of Boston fans to now root for Tkachuk again. Here it is. The Olympics are back after he's being Mr. Agitator again last night. But thank God McAvoy is healthy because that almost went a bad way last night.
Well, I don't know where you want to start on that, but when it comes to the Olympics, listen, we're all Americans. We're going to be rooting for the American team. That's what we're watching. And when Charlie McAvoy went down, I'm sure every American hockey fan who was watching that game and saw what happened last night all of a sudden had to hold their breath. And thankfully, he was able to come back. Hopefully, there's not any residual issue. And listen, that was great news for Charlie McAvoy, and in the bigger picture for the Boston Bruins, because what he experienced last night could have easily been a season-ending injury. He's had some huge injuries in the past. Like, I think I had a conversation with Charlie. This was like right before he came back this season. Because if you look, he's been in the league technically for 10 years, but this is essentially his ninth full season. The stuff that he has gone through across that time. He had a heart procedure very early in his career. He's had knee issue, 2 shoulders, the busted jaw. Now he gets smoked in the head last night. And if you want to, sort of break down what steamed Marco Sturm last night. So in the National Hockey League, just going back a few years, they instituted some tools. So what did we hear all the time? It's a hard game to officiate. It's really fast. So the National Hockey League, what they did is they put in a replay system. And in order on a play like that, you have the opportunity to look at that. All you have to do as the referee on the ice is to call a major penalty. That then gives you the opportunity to slow it down, take a much better look at exactly what happened. But the referee on the ice, or the referees in this case, chose not to do that. A minor penalty is not reviewable in the National Hockey League. And that, the hit and the fact that they chose that route not to call a major penalty and take the opportunity to take a look and make the right call, because that's what we're talking about, or that's what we get all the time, that we want to get it right. They did not use the tools at their disposal to make the right call.
Also, I don't understand how that can't be looked at after the case. Shouldn't officiating have to answer for it today and say, oh, you could watch this play in real time, in slow-mo? It does not matter. Somebody needs to come out today and correct what went wrong.
It just doesn't function that way. I'm not saying that you're wrong, Courtney. It just doesn't function that way in the National Hockey League.
Give the Bruins an extra point.
But the NFL goes out and says, we got this call wrong after a game.
The National Hockey League in the past has been, maybe they've done it in the past, but I think that they're very reluctant to do that, if at all, because we've seen plenty of those.
Yeah.
Certainly in the playoffs, Sam Bennett throwing Charlie Coyle into Jeremy Swayman.